So let's grab 1080 by 1350 pixels. Okay, let's make sure resolution 300 8-bit. So if you create a fresh document like that, you have the chance to change the background over here. So let's change it to black. Okay, just scroll this down, click and pick black. Let's bring this image right here. Click OK. Now let's go to filter and then blur, Gaussian blur. Let's make it 12 pixels. Okay, all right. So before we continue, here's a quick announcement. So I raised a poll in my Telegram channel on a live tutorials, okay, because I can't just cover everything in YouTube tutorials. Okay, so I thought of it that there should be, live tutorials, free live classes on Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and let's say coding and InDesign. So according to the votes, where it is going. Okay, so if you haven't voted, please kindly join the Telegram channel. You see it and vote. Okay, but as for the Figma or the coding aspect of it, a bad friend of mine, Papi Designs, will take care of that. Big ups to Papi Designs. Papi Graphics. If I call him Papi Graphics, he vex. I don't give it. And when it comes to the Illustrator and Premiere Pro, I'll take care of that. But truth be told, since I'm taking Adobe Illustrator and Premiere Pro, you will have Saturdays and one day within the week, and it won't be night tutorials, okay, because I'll be very busy in the night. Night times are for hard grinding. Okay, so I remember some time ago a lady decided to give me free nyash in the evening, but I told her I'm busy. She vexed, she didn't call again. Anyways, so you have Saturday guaranteed, another day within the week, you guys decide. Okay, and no nights. And as for the coding aspect, I will allow Papi to come up with some schedules, or you guys to come up with some schedules. If it will favor him, he will just begin up with you guys. So those on Premiere Pro and Illustrator, let me know. You see, Saturdays guaranteed and a single day, as I said, within the week. Okay, so you have 2 days. Sunday is out of it, so Monday to Saturday, 2 days. Okay, you choose. Saturday is guaranteed. All right, so you decide which day attached to Saturday, and then the time before 5 p.m. After 5 p.m. I'm chasing Yash in the evening. Okay, so let me know in the Telegram channel. You guys have to vote. Okay, so those on the other side, let us know, and those on the side, let us know. Okay, it is totally free unless you yourself decide once in a time you want to support us on the internet bundles aspect of that. Cool, I'll just send you a link on that. Okay, so, and sometimes too, when I watch Nyash for a very long time, I get blur vision and watery eye, so you can just buy me shades to get clear vision on Yash. Anyways, that wasn't very necessary. I mean, that wasn't necessary at all. Okay, so let's continue. So let's grab layer mask and take the brush. My tablet is not working. Let me fix it. Okay, so I just fixed my Yash. I fixed my pen tablet. It stopped working. Why am I saying Yash? You see what Yash should do to some of you. I'm not part. Let's grab the brush, please, and add layer mask. So we are just with the foreground black. Okay, we are just brushing down here. We are blending it. Okay, don't blend too much. So let's select the smart filters layer, okay, mask. Okay, and let's grab the brush, foreground, same black. Okay, let's just wipe this side, the Bible. Okay, only here. That's cool. All right, now let's go and bring another image. So after that, select the layer, click the layer to, else you can't select anything else. Now let's bring this guy. Okay, so let's change the blend mode to screen and add layer mask. Grab the brush, let's wipe. Okay, foreground black, let's clean. Now let's go to view and new guide layout. Okay, so with this, let's make check the margin. Okay, no columns or something. So the top margin, make it 0.8 centimeters. Centimeter. Okay. Left 0.8, bottom 0.6 centimeter, and right 0.8 centimeter. Okay, let's click right. No, okay, good. So with this, we are going to use a 3D text effect. I used it in the previous video. I love this text effect that I'm going to abuse it. Okay, so I have it open right here, and this is it. Okay, so you just double click this your text here, okay, and you just change the text over here. So you need to change this to armor. Okay, so armor, and the font that I used, I will just add it to the resources, so you can go ahead and check the resources for that font, particular font, not this font. Okay, as for this one, this is the default that you will see. So after this, hit Ctrl S, and after saving, you just go back and you go to File, Save As, and you select PNG from this drop down and choose the location. Go ahead and save it. Okay, so that is that. All right, so I'll bring in mine. So both the 3D text effects and the font will be part of the resources. Kindly get that. Okay, so just few simple steps, you can come up with, you know, some beautiful church flyers, easy peasy. So let's select this guy. Okay, that armor guy, Spartan armor soldier. All right, so let's bring this image. So you may be asking, why is this image so sharp? You know, I have a lot of sharpening tutorials on my channel. Kindly check them. So let's add layer mask, grab the brush, foreground should be black. Okay, and we can clean. Now let's grab the rectangle tool, click once, and for the width, let's make it 155 pixels. Okay, and over here let's make it 212 pixels for, you know, precise shapes. Okay, and let's go ahead and change the radius to 30. Okay, now click the fill and click the gradient. So let's click this. I have a saved gradient from this video. Okay, this golden text video, so I'm using this, and I can't show the process yet. It's quite a long process. You can use 90 or you can go 0 vertical like that. Okay, but let me just use 90. So with this, I can just place it here. All right, and then add stroke white. Okay, pixels, 2 pixels for the stroke size. So hold Alt and then click and drag to duplicate. 2 more times. Okay, so just duplicate. I'll just put this one here and select, hold Shift, click the 2, and then just. So after that, I will just come to the layers panel, right click on this layer, and then create clipping mask to place it inside. Then I'll just adjust it like that. Okay, so I can resize it within the shape. So the other 2 images are here. Kindly do the same process and put them in. Okay, so I'm done with mine. I'll click this guard text right here, Ctrl T, and then click this and drag down. If you click dragging down and it's scaling up like that, just hold Shift. Okay, we just want to drag this, only the bottom part down like that. Good. So with this guy right here, click it and select the layer, select the mask, grab the brush, and let's clean here. And one more thing with this guy, I think now it's cool. Okay, so we can leave it like that. Okay, I thought it was interfering with those fonts, but we just had to clean here anyways. So let's get started with the bottom part and we are good to go. So I will just be creating the rectangles. I can even skip this, so easy if you've been on this channel. So let's come to the top and finish it up. So grab the rectangle tool. Okay, so this is how things will be like. So the first one is just create a rectangle like that. Okay, and go to the properties and then add gradient. Okay, and you can change the angle maybe to 40 or let's say 48 somewhere. Good. Now click this, so you can choose some random colors for this. Okay, let's choose something like this. I don't know if that's cool. Okay, so I'm not sure this is the color that I want to use, but anyways, that is that. Okay, so after choosing the color, just go to filter and then noise and add noise. You'll be asked to convert to smart object or rasterize. You can choose convert to smart object so that you can add noise on top of that. Okay, good. And after that, you can create another shape like that. Okay, it goes this way. You can make it white. I'm creating this out of order. After that, I will just arrange it. Okay, out of order. And this, you can right click on the shape tool, the rectangle tool. You have polygon, and when you select polygon up here, you can choose the number of size, or when you click once, you can choose the number of size over here, 3, and you will get a triangle. And I don't know what triangle that is, but I'll just create one from scratch by just clicking and dragging. Okay, I have a triangle like this, so I'll just double click the thumbnail, change it to maybe this color. All right, and Control T, and then I'll just squeeze it like this, and then scale the whole thing down so I can just place it here. Okay, scale it down a little. I have to zoom in, but so something like this. After that, you duplicate one. Okay, you are dividing it like that, and right click, choose ellipse. You create an ellipse like this. Okay, and you place it here, and then you place another one here. Okay, so this is how the whole thing will be. Seriously, I'm so tired. Seriously, I'm so tired, so I'm skipping it. Successfully skipped, dubbed all these stuffs. You can get a script font right here, and with these images, these PNG images, I have them for you guys. Okay, I even added a date. Okay, so that is that. Now let's come to the side and let's click this, the armor. No, let's click the GG. Okay, so let's click the guard, the one on top. Select the one on top between these two, and let's bring this. And we can go to FX blending options, or down here you can select drop shadow. Okay, so drop shadow, you can use this these settings. So 57 for opacity, angle 99, make sure use global light is not checked, 9 for distance, size 7. Click OK, you're good to go. So on top of this, you write off. Okay, so armor of God. So let's try and do some separation of powers over here. So click this guy. Okay, this macho man over there, and select his mask. Okay, this mask, select. I don't know if it's a woman or whoever is wearing this armor. Okay, so grab the brush. I'm just making some few tweaks over here. So let's hide this part. Okay, it's kind of disturbing, and that is that. So this lady's image too, you can blur the edges. Okay, it's too sharp over here. Don't be doing these things. Okay, it's too sharp. What you can do is you can just grab the blur tool over here, blur tool, and when you click, you have to rasterize this. So just go ahead and rasterize it, or if you want to save some things for later, you can simply undo that, duplicate, hide one. Okay, and you can go ahead and rasterize this one, so that when you blur the edges, now you can maintain the other one in case you didn't like what you had or something. All right, so that is that. Now let's select the topmost layer, add a new layer, change it to linear dodge, and we are choosing this color. Okay, this color right here is already chosen. So grab the brush and let's bring the flow to, let's say, 100, and click on this. Okay, let me undo that and click again. All right, so I got that, and now you can keep this saucy. Okay, you can keep this saucy, or you can select the bottom layer and just bring this people's thing. right click and then flip horizontal, okay, and just change the blend mode to linear dot, no, screen, sorry for that, okay, and let's just bring it down. You can zoom out, Control T, and let's scale it up. So with this, it just brightens this up, okay, so you can choose where you want the rainbows to be and all of that, okay, so it all depends on you, but make sure the rainbows don't cover certain informations when you are putting them on, okay. So after that, you can go ahead and add your church details over here, or you can simply take away the rainbow overlay, or you can lower the fill, sorry. All right, so that is that. All right, so we are done over here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to Cool Graphics for more graphic design tutorials. Join this community. I'm out. Peace.